Well, roughly 90 6th and 7th graders in Spokane will have to transition to new middle schools next year following Pride Schools' recent decision to close down its middle school.
So Pride Schools is a local free public charter school district, and following the middle school closure, Pride Schools will only have a high school. Marissa Rio tells us how they came to this decision.
As you drive down Sprague, you may have noticed Pride Prep Middle School, a school that offers project-based learning. Students here learn through building and crafts. But because of enrollment issues, come next week, Pride Prep will be closing its doors for good.
With some kind of data dives, things like that through February, March, April, the board just kind of decided based on enrollment that having 6, 7, 8 next year just wasn't feasible financially.
Pre-pandemic, roughly 80 to 100 6th grade students would walk the halls of Pride Prep Middle School. But Paige Albright says ever since the pandemic, enrollment has dropped every year. Due to turnover, Pride Schools looks at 6th grade enrollment numbers to make educated guesses on how total enrollment will look like in the next coming years.
When we're sitting in February, March, and we're only looking at 26 graders that have expressed interest, it really just kind of depends on if that's a financial stability, if there's any type of financial stability within that.
This year, the school says it only has about 50 6th graders, roughly half of what it was used to prior to the pandemic. So the only feasible option was to close down Pride Prep, a tough decision they didn't make lightly. And this doesn't only impact the students. The school district will have to lay off some of its staff as well. While some of the middle school teachers are moving to the high school, Paige says between 5 and 7 will be laid off. Pride Schools is now working to help students transition to a new school district.
We hosted a transition night for all of our current 6th and 7th grade families to come to. With Spokane was here, some choice schools were here, some private schools were here, just to kind of give them an opportunity to explore their different options.
Paige says they are actively communicating with families and hope to get all students placed into a new school district by the end of this school year, which is Friday, June 14th. In Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.